What's happening everyone, we're back today with another video on the ST. As you can tell if you haven't watched our last video, we fitted the van panels to go with the actual car panels, but this week we're going to be removing all this and actually fitting the full van kit to the car, because I didn't realise that you could actually get the full carpet to actually go with all of it, because it leaves quite a nasty gap where it actually meets the door card or the actual rear card itself, sorry. So I'm not really a fan of it, so I'd rather try and do this as good as I can. So let's get to it. As you can see, that's the little gap that it leaves, but when you actually look at it from the other side as well, it's an even larger gap, and it just doesn't really suit each other in a sense. So we're going to get the actual panels now that actually were built to work together. I started off by removing the two screws that hold on the original parcel shelf support panel, even though mine is non-existent now. But once they were out of the way, I was then able to remove the panel with some ease. I then moved on to the rear card by just unclipping the top clips by just giving it a pull. And then worked my way to the seat belt, which is a T50 Torx. The rod is quite tricky to get out, but you can then swing the seat belt off, give it a little twist and a wiggle, and the rod should just come out. Once I'd done that, I was taking the door sill off to free the trim for the sill that goes over the rear card, allowing it to come out of place. I wonder why this shit rusts. Is it wet? I mean, it has been. You can see it.
So I was done explaining Ford's design thoughts.
Then moved on to the arch carpet, which was literally just held in by poppers. But obviously to get to that, I had to remove the trim that goes over the boot latch, then the boot rubber, allowing me to get that side piece of trim off that covers the remainder of the carpet. Once that was revealed, I could remove the remaining poppers from the carpet, allowing me to remove it from the car. This is your new, old, whatever you want to call it, van panel. As you can see, it pretty much replicates the whole side, and we'll cover it somewhat like this. And it just sort of replaces the whole card for a sort of carpet look. So I'll just get this into place, fit all the necessary trims that we need to do, hopefully show you one side sort of complete already. With the new van panels, some of them popped into the same sort of position, however they did pop into other places as well, but you can see that when you get the new panel. Nice and easy to fit. Then I moved on to the trim piece that goes where the seat belt is, sort of a replacement for the rear card, just to tie in with the carpet. Same sort of thing, just making sure all the clips are popped in, it's nice and secure. Then moving on to sliding the seat belt back onto the rail and fitting it back into that plastic trim. Make sure you fitted the plastic bush, because I didn't, and the rod ended up rattling. Then clipping the seal trim back over the original piece of trim and fitting the T50 Torx to secure the seat belt into place. Now for the final bit of trim, which just clicks into place where the original card goes and screws in to where the parcel shelf support goes as well. making sure the rear boot seal slides over it just to keep it secure, and then making sure all the poppers are clicked into place. And then you can see me there clicking it into the secondary bit of trim for the seatbelt. Now I did screw these all the way in, but be sure to back them off slightly because you won't be able to get this plastic trim in. But once I had fitted it all, I just fitted the boot seal back on and retightened the screws.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Can do.
Chop, we got a hole. Oh, I can see daylight in the picture.
This is delicious. And I'll do one without flash. Oh, that's a terrible photo. Right, so just scroll one to the right once you've seen that one.
Oh wow. Oh, she is bad. Oh dear. Isn't that good?
No.
She's well crusty, isn't she?
Yeah. I don't think it's got another winter left in it.
What, before it goes?
Yeah.
No, definitely not. I mean, the fact that you can see the floor is... It's kind of worrying.
Look a lot better from outside, doesn't it?
Yeah, mate.
Okay guys, so that's all for today's video on doing the actual van panels themselves. Really happy that I actually changed my mind and went forward with doing the actual full van kit. Still not quite out the woods yet, we still want to do a few things just to change it up a little bit, just to make it that little bit nicer, but I think it's come out brilliant compared to what we went with before. If you did like this video, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and be sure to turn on the notifications bell, and I'll catch you in the next one.